The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. While Jesus was speaking, a woman from the crowd called out and said to him, "Blessed is the womb that carried you and the breasts at which you nursed." He replied, "Rather, blessed are those who hear the word of God and observe it." The Gospel of the Lord. Good morning. Welcome to those of you joining us on the live stream. In our two-sentence gospel this morning, we hear about blessing. Now, a blessing is a favor or a gift. And oftentimes we tend to think of the favor, maybe good health, maybe a nice house, a good job, or just the fact that we don't have any serious problems at the moment in our lives. But there's a danger to thinking that we've earned this favor in some way. God's gifts or his blessings may not be earned. It may not even always be pleasant. The gift of life itself is unearned. And perhaps we have a role in our family, or we've been called into a ministry with unpleasant aspects to it. Or maybe we have a restless nature, or maybe, a strong curiosity, or an intellect that draws us into uncomfortable situations. Yet these too are gifts from God, blessings. Today the woman cries out, "Blessed is Mary, the womb that carried you." Kind of reminiscent of the Magnificat, right? "Henceforth all generations will call me blessed." But Jesus redirects that. Jesus points us to the source of Mary's blessing. She is blessed more for her receiving the Word of God and then living that out in her life. Much more so than even being physically the mother of God. Jesus tells us that God's blessing is given to those who hear the Word of God and observe the Word of God. To hear is to listen. To listen means to heed, to turn an attentive ear, to quiet yourself. Our relationship with God is a mouth to ear, God's mouth to our ear. And for us, prayer is the time that we give in our lives to receiving the Word of God. Do we take that time daily? To observe means to put the Word of God into practice. First of all, allowing it to take root, pondering it in the heart, as Mary did. Kind of a gentle chewing of the Word that slowly releases that inner riches. Then allowing it to take root and grow through the various stages of our day or the stages of our life. In today's social media culture, we often hear the terms to follow and to like. But can we be caught up in positive adulation rather than positive action? How much of my time goes into what is significant, and how much goes into what is insignificant? Our Blessed Mother is the model of the one who hears the word and puts it into practice in her life. As St. Anselm said, Mary so listened to the word of God that it took flesh within her. May we call upon our Blessed Mother this morning under the title of the Immaculate Heart. May she help us hear the word of God and observe it.